Ladies and gents, we're back with another video, man. We got another upper body session. Look, I know it seems like I'm skipping leg day. I'm not. I just been recording the leg days for IG, so I've been putting them on here. And the last leg day, I kind of tweaked my knee a little bit. I don't know what I did. I think the leg extensions, I didn't warm up enough. So, you know, we got a little bit of a feeling in the right knee. I think right knee, yeah. So, obviously leg day got suspended for this week. Well, not this week, but for this session. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a upper body session instead. Or, not, anyway, let's move on. Okay, so, appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting through the videos, especially the sit down and obviously the workout videos. I know the mic quality hasn't been the best. So I'll tell you what happened, basically, right? I touched something on the mic and I don't know how to get it back to the correct setting. Well, I didn't know. I've pressed some stuff again. Hopefully the quality is now up to par, I'm hoping. So we're gonna see what goes with that. But today's session, we're gonna start off with something a little different. We are gonna be doing, I'm doing both at the same time, Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so today's session will start with something different. We're gonna be doing pull-ups for reps. We're gonna see how many pull-ups I can do in a row, no weight, just body weight. It's been a long time since I've tested that. I think last time I got 20 something. So today, hopefully we can get in the 30 range. I haven't done pull-ups for reps for a good amount of time. Obviously been watching for a good minute. You notice that I work more on the strength side of it rather than the endurance side of pull-ups. So we're gonna try and see how many reps we can get today. I have warmed up. I'm feeling okay, you know. I'm not feeling the most energetic, but I'm feeling decent enough. So let's get into it. We're not accepting no fugazi pull-ups. We're coming all the way down, all the way up, all that good stuff. So if you're gonna come in the comments talking about, oh, I can do 50 pull-ups, I need to see the proof. Yeah, we don't accept no half reps. We want full range of motion, understand? So let's get into it, but let me know in the comments, has the mic quality improved? Did I press the right button? All that good stuff. So let's go. No gloves, no nothing. We're out here, ready, man. Did a little bit of a warm up. So let's see the numbers, man. I'm hoping for 30, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn, I'm tired. 18, 19, 20. All right. Hey, 20. We'll take it, man. As I said, I've been doing this for a long time, so wow. Jesus. 20 ain't bad. Nice little warm up, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Clean reps, no half reps. I could have done some fugazi nonsense and been like, yeah, 50, but we ain't doing that. Lord have mercy. Put that on my bicep, bro. Anyway, we're gonna get into the regular scheduled programming. Start off with the weighted pull-ups now that we're fully warm. We're gonna start off with 30 kilos, see how that moves. If not, we'll go down to 27.5. But we're gonna push the limits today, man, see what we can do. I'm still recovering from that, you know. That was intense, man. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done pull-ups for reps, man. I remember the OG TikTok days, we was doing sets of 100, man, which was very interesting. So I may have to start incorporating some endurance pull-ups, aka bodyweight pull-ups again. But that ain't the goal right now. The goal right now is for me to get as strong as physically possible using different exercises. I forgot my gloves. Damn. We're gonna go for this 30 kilo anyway. Let me just put this camera on as well. yeah, so as I was saying, the goal right now is to get as strong as physically possible. We might do some high rep training, but for the most part, man, we're just gonna work in that, you know, 4 to 7 rep range. To be honest, I don't really even do 8 reps like that anymore. Depends on the exercise, but it is what it is, man. But 30 kilos, no gloves. Let's see what we're rocking with. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. That 4th rep is still escaping me, man. So you know what that means. We'll go down to 27.5 for the next, I'll do 2 sets or 1 or 3 sets. I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll do one more set. Seeing that we did that warm up, which was quite intense, we'll do one more set. Yeah, one more set, let's do that. For those of you who ask how much I weigh, I have no idea. I know it's in between the 80 and 90 range. I don't really weigh myself often, and my scale, which I have, I need to change the battery, and I really, again, don't really care. So I haven't changed the battery, or I haven't got a battery to do it, but I'm gonna weigh myself just for the fun of it. Again, I don't really care how much I weigh. I suppose it would be good to know in terms of, you know, measuring my weight, it'd pull up my body weight, so then I can say, oh, body weight plus whatever weight I'm doing, just for the, you know, strength's sake. But all in all, I ain't really care how much I weigh. I used to care when I played football. I used to be like, oh, I need to weigh a certain amount, because I know when I played football, if I weighed anywhere between 80 to 85, I was strong enough, but also agile enough to, you know, move freely on the pitch. If I was over 85, more towards the 90 mark, it's a long day, man. Agility out the window. So, yeah, these days, I ain't really been keeping track. So when people ask, I used to say, oh, between 80 and 85 kilos. But in regards to my nutrition, which plays a large role in weight, I would say that I haven't been as consistent in getting down meals. I remember when I used to bulk, I don't eat that much anymore. The amount of food I had to eat to really put on weight was ridiculous sometimes, and I'll be overeating or, you know, scarfing down protein shakes or whatever. And then one day I said to myself, bro, you ain't competing. Why the hell are you forcing yourself to eat like this? My biggest transformation, to be honest, was when I was taking, what's that, Optimum Nutrition bulking one, mass gainer. Boy, that was a lot of calories to get down, but it helped me put on weight, helped me get into the 80 kilo, you know, sort of weight range. So I'm not telling you should do that. There's a lot of junk in a lot of protein shakes, but if you want to put on weight, mass gainers are pretty good, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to get into this 27.5 kilo now. I've got to put on the other camera, so bear with me. Yeah, man, that whole bulking, and then the bulking, and then what do they call it? Not fasting, the bulking and then cutting thing ain't really for me, man. I'd rather just I eat till I'm full at the end of the day, and that's it, man. Yeah. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. All right. Cool. Jesus. We got some upper back exercise on the menu, so I don't know if I should do another set or not. I think I'll probably do another one. Why not? We got time today. So we'll do 3 sets of pull-ups. Well, technically 4, because of that whole 20 rep thing. Yeah, but we'll do another set of a 27.5, then move on. I honestly think because bodybuilders, like elite bodybuilders, are kind of seen as the voice of the fitness world, that a lot of people try to implement what they're doing into their own lives. I think you have to kind of remember these guys are competing with their physique. They're not really like an average everyday person. So they work out, they go home, they chill, you know, and they get paid for doing that either through brands or whatever. But a lot of people try to mimic their lifestyle while living a quote unquote ordinary life. And you're kind of killing yourself at the end of the day. And I kind of went through that phase as well, you know. I was trying to do bodybuilder things while I was playing sport in college. And the two, they don't really work together well. So a lot of people try to do, I don't use the word extreme, but it is kind of extreme. They do the extreme things that they're doing, hoping, you know, for the same result, but you can't do what they're doing at the end of the day and maintain it for longevity, because the lifestyle is just completely different and the goal is completely different too. If your goal is just to, you know, put on some size, look a bit better, all this other stuff, you don't have to do, you know, 7 workouts a week with 1 rest day every fortnight. It's not necessary at the end of the day, just beating yourself up for no reason. So you have to take into account what you want. Obviously, they have a vast amount of knowledge in lifting, in different movements, what's going to get you certain ways of hypertrophy or whatever. But at the end of the day, you don't have to follow it to an exact T. Remember what your goal is. You add in what you feel is necessary and you leave out what you feel like is not going to suit your lifestyle at the end of the day. All right, let's go. That will do. It's just like power lifters. If you're trying to follow a power lifter's lifting regime, you're not trying to be a power lifter. It doesn't really make sense. So, you know, if you're just trying to get in shape or whatever, you don't really have to do much, but you have to be consistent with what you're doing, if that makes sense. So that's all I'll say. We're gonna do a quick warm-up set with 20 kilos, and then we're gonna push for 30 kilo dip today, see how many we can do with that. One thing I need to improve on is going to sleep early, man. I'll be honest, my going to bed times have been inconsistent, and I can feel the lethargy when I don't go to bed at a reasonable hour. So definitely something I need to take into consideration and be a bit more accountable for. But sometimes, you know, when you get those like late night, I don't want to say premonitions, but like you think of something, or you think of like usually I think of a video idea or like a content idea, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me just put that together quickly. Next thing you know, it's like 11:45 or 11:50, and you're like, bruh, what the hell am I still doing up? So need some improvements there, man. Big time. So feel a bit spicy today. Damn. All right, let's put the 30 kilos on and then see what's happening, man. 30 kg on now. See how that moves for some reps, man. I don't really know the number we're gonna be working with today, man, but we're gonna push it regardless, G. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, All right. I don't know what the hell my trousers were trying to do. 5 reps is decent, man. We'll do another set of that, and then we'll move on. Hey, yeah, that felt heavy though, boy, yeah. Final set of the dips, man. Let's see. Another 5 would be good, man. Another 5 would be great. I fixed my trousers as well. I don't know, my trousers were trying to expose me in that last one. Ain't that sort of sight. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. All right. 30 kilos is heavy, man. Jeez. Moving on swiftly. We're gonna attempt a 60 kg overhead press today. See how that goes. I know we've tried in the past. I think we managed to get 1 rep. So we're gonna see if we can get 2 reps. It's always good to test these things to see, you know, if you're getting closer to, you know, your next level, I would say. So let's just go for it, man. See what we can do. Hopefully, we can get like a decent, maybe 1, 2 reps, maybe even 3 reps, who knows. But it's all about trying at the end of the day, man. It's all about giving your best effort. And if we fail, hey, we fail. If we don't get no rep, it is what it is, G, at the end of the day. Oh man, I gotta move that camera. That ain't in the right place. Yeah, I swear, sometimes content creation can be very long, bruv. All right, there we go. Lock in, focus. Here we go. Let's do it, man. Strong. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. We still got a bit of a bounce in the knees to get it up. So we ain't quite there yet. We're getting there. So we're gonna go back down to our normal weight, which is, I think it's either 50 or 55. And just keep grinding, man. Keep doing our thing, and eventually we'll get there. But that was decent. Definitely improvement from the first time we did it. So we're making progress. I was recently told that I look like Will Smith, and I'm not sure exactly how to take that. It's not the first time I've been told. I've been told a few times. Now, there's a couple of versions of Will Smith that I'll be cool with. You know, Fresh Prince, alright. I Am Legend, cool. Even iRobot, alright. Anything past that, I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't think that's a compliment, to be honest. But yeah, I Am Legend, iRobot, Fresh Prince, I take it. In those things, my man was in shape. You know, he was fresh in the Fresh Prince. So, you know, but it's definitely not the first time I've heard that. I don't quite see the similarity. Maybe it's the skin tone, potentially. But yeah, I don't know. But I've heard it a good few times. I'm putting this behind my neck this time. I don't want it to crash into the mic. I already dropped my phone. I'm not even sure if the mic is still working. I hope so. All right, so we got 55 on now. I was gonna go for, sorry, we got 50 on. I was gonna go for 55, but I ain't sure where we're at. This feels kind of light, so we might do a little set of 55, see how that goes. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe we was doing 55. That felt calm. Too calm. Yeah. All right, cool. Do one more set. Chop on the 2.5s on either side. Take it to a clean 55, and then we go from there, Maggie. I know this lighting in here is a little bit fugazi, But I promise you, I'm not standing in that hot sun. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I understand the lighting is better. You can see all the striations and muscles, but I promise you, it's later in the day, and I ain't doing it, man. Is this even on me? Just make sure this is on me. That looks better, I think. I ain't doing it. No way, no way, no way. I am not the most melanated individual on the planet. So the sun still gives me lashes, you know? And I had sunburn the other day. It took a while for me to overcome it. I don't know if you saw the vest lines. If you go back a few videos, you see the vest lines there. That was sizzling. Oh, don't get it twisted. That was still sizzling. I ain't putting on no sunscreen because I heard all the things about sunscreen and whatever. So we in the shade. When we work out early in the morning, I'll be in the sun. That sun ain't hot. This sun is hot, man. So that's it. So 55. Let's do it, man. Let's rock and roll. Let's make these gains, man. Here we go. One. I ain't got another one in me. I would have to do a little knee bounce to get that up, a little knee jerk, so we ain't gonna do that. Decent, man, decent. Okay, we might go straight into bicep curls because the weight is already here. What was we on, 55 kilos for the biceps? I don't know. But we're gonna do a set with the 50. See how that goes, man. Wait, that felt nice. That felt clean, man. Real clean. So we're making good progress. Shoulder press getting stronger, shoulders getting bigger, all that good stuff. So I do it. See, because I'm so nice and I really care about your viewing experience, I move the bench closer to where the sunlight is coming in. So now you can't complain and say, oh, we can't see. No, then we're there. So bicep curls, 55 on. See what we can do, man. We've been making good headway this session, so hopefully that can continue. Here we go. One, two. Yeah, Jesus. All right, 3 reps. So I can confidently say we're still in the 50s, 50 kg. We ain't quite ready for 55 yet, which wasn't bad, to be fair. If I'd got one more rep, I might say, hey, 55, here we come. But we're gonna stick with 50 for now. 55 is right around the corner, so we're always happy with that. There was a little bit of back swingage in there, I ain't gonna cap, but it weren't too crazy, I don't think. I was watching this creator online, and he was talking about, you know, content creation and streamers, YouTubers, whatever. And he was basically saying, like, this is the new television. And, you know, you can tune into any sort of program that you want to watch any day of the week. You can watch reruns, you know, rewatch episodes, wait for new episodes to come out. But you can literally watch anybody, anything, at any moment in time about the most craziest topic ever. I was saying to my mom, actually, because he was talking about what country? He was talking about some country, and I said, I guarantee, I think it was Mexico. Was it Mexico or Argentina? Anyway, honestly. And she was like, oh, I don't see a lot of people, you know, talking about moving to Mexico, blah, 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 blah. I said, that's because you don't search it. I said, type in right now, moving to Mexico vlog, and you'll see a bunch of people who have vlogs about moving to Mexico and whatever. And it's crazy that, and basically the guy was saying how everyone should get into content creation because you can literally make your life into, you know, like a documentary series, you know, TV show, whatever. Obviously, some are scripted, but, you know, obviously some are real at the same time. But it was just interesting to think about how if everyone in the world started, you know, a YouTube channel, or, you know, a good amount of people started, you know, vlogging their life, some of the stuff you see is probably pretty crazy. So, yeah. Anyway, we took the extra 5 off. Let's get into this 50 kilos, man. One. Oh my God, no, we ain't quiet. That wasn't bad though. That wasn't bad. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. So, I think for the rest of the session, we're gonna do, turn that camera off. We're gonna do some chest supported rows. Chest supported rows. Maybe chest press. But then again, I might do, I don't know if I'm feeling to do bloody weighted push-ups, man. It's already hot enough and I'm gonna have to do it over here. I think, yeah, we'll do weighted push-ups. We ain't gonna be lazy. We're gonna do weighted push-ups, chest supported rows, and that might be it. That might be it for today's session. Yeah, triceps will get a decent amount, biceps, and back, obviously, shoulders. Could do one more thing for shoulders, but that's neither here nor there, man. I'm trying to just figure out. I have a plan in my head, but sometimes, depending on how I feel, the plan changes sometimes. Not in that way, but you get what I mean. Yeah, man, let's just do it. Stop talking. Action. Let's go. We got the chest supported row set up, man. We're gonna start off with the 50, and then maybe we'll go up to 60 after that, man. Let's see how this 50 moves first. And I'm out in the sun, so you guys can never complain. Could never complain. Jesus, man, come on. What's going on here? That felt awkward. I don't know why that felt so awkward. That felt very awkward. Oh well. One. That one felt better. That one felt, oh, cramp in my leg. Oh, cramp. Oh my God. Jesus. That one felt a lot better. So, we're gonna attempt a 30 kilo bench. What the heck am I talking about? A 30 kilo push up. And I just realized I didn't take the 10 kg weight plate off. So, we'll do a 20 rep first, and then we'll move into the 30 afterwards, man. I was gonna go straight into the 30 because I'm already warm, but I'm gonna have to stop the video and get the 10 kg weight plate, so we might as well just do a quick warm-up rep set of this, and then we'll get cooking, man. We'll get cooking. So I know we're way past 20. I remember when 20 was a big thing. I was like, oh my goodness, I can do 20 kilos on the weighted push-ups. So let's do it, man. I am going to be doing some more specialized videos in regards to, you know, building certain muscle groups, focusing in on certain muscle groups. So like exercises for chest, shoulders, all that other stuff. I know certain people are more interested in that than anything else that I'm saying. So cool. That setup is crazy. So let's get the extra 10 kg on, see what we can do. We did 25 with the vest. So I said I ain't putting that vest on today, man. That is a headache. So we're just gonna use the weight plates instead with the dip belt and see what we can do, man. But yeah, 30 kilos in Su or M-Su, however you say it. Please let me know how the audio quality is. Even if, you know, you're a person who just usually views and doesn't comment, I would really appreciate in this video if you could just tell me, is the audio good, bad, or indifferent? Or if you don't want to do that, out of 10, rate the audio quality. And please don't be stupid and pretend that it's bad when it's actually all right, because I would hope I ain't got them sort of scoundrels on this channel. So please let me know if the audio quality is doing its thing, if I press the right button again to get it back to good quality, man, because as I said, it's all about the viewing experience. And I was a bit skeptical too. I was like, why does it sound like this? But yeah, from when people started hinting it out, I was like, bro, video's good, but audio quality needs to improve. Even my mom said it, to be fair, and my sister. So we're trying to, you know, make sure everything is on point. The same way I'm trying to get these weight plates on this thing. Lord have mercy. All right, almost there, almost there. If you ain't subscribed yet or liked the video, I don't know how you've watched this far and not done that. That's crazy to me. But hey, man, I ain't here to force nobody to do anything. Oh my God. All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to go over here first. Get it in the right position. Yeah, you know what? I see why the weight vest is more user-friendly. No cap. I can't even really get in the position I want it in, but boy, it's long. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, boy. All right, cool. We'll do one more set of that, and we'll call it, man. We'll call it. Yeah, that was sweet. That was sweet. You know an artist who is low-key slept on? And you're gonna be surprised, probably who I'm gonna say. 50 Cent. Bruv, I was on Apple Music. Oh no, I was doing a video for IG, and then a 50 Cent song came up, and I was like, ooh, banger. And then I was like, hold on a second. We're on Apple Music, typed in 50 Cent, headphones in, washing up, I'm locked in. I said, this guy's got some heat. I forgot about 50. Because I had the CDs back in the day, but you know when you're getting ready for school, this is way back in the day, some people won't even know about this who are watching, when you had them CD players and you know, you put the CD on, I'm sure people put it on YouTube now, but obviously when I was younger, CD players. Put the CD on, just let them bad boys play, and you know, some of 50's songs I slept on, and maybe I was too young to grasp the concept of the song, but my G, I was there enjoying. So 50 Cent, yeah man, yeah. There was another brother as well who I was like, oh, this guy has actually slept on. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember, but I was like, yeah, these two guys, I didn't appreciate them at the time where they were at their peak. So man, sometimes with age comes wisdom, but not everybody who's old is wise. Remember that. All right,
I think we're gonna do this differently this time because there's so much ground clearance. I ain't got to make it as tight, so. Why is this not cooperating? Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, man, let's do it. Oh, my knee. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yes, sir. I probably could have got 5, but I would have to cheated. I would have lost on depth to get the 5th one. But that was cold, man. That was cold. All right, weighted push-ups done. Gonna do some core now with the Landmine, and then we out of here, man. This has been a long enough video already. We ain't gonna overdo it. I've done this exercise before, but I think I did it incorrectly. It's basically a Landmine trunk twist. It's supposed to really activate your core, to be honest. Now, I think I did it with bent hands. I was like, this, you're supposed to do it with straight hands. So let's give this a whiz. Let's get my hand placement right first. So let's keep those arms straight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like those. Ooh, I like that. Hey, that feels nice. Oh, yeah. Hey, that feels nice. Oh, I can feel that deep in my core, my back muscles as well. Wow. All right, so what we're gonna do, that wasn't particularly heavy. It wasn't particularly light either. We're gonna add an extra 5 kg. We'll do another set, man, but I can feel that deep in the core muscles, man. So let's do one more set, man. Feel sorry for my next client. They will be doing this exercise, man, on me. They will be doing it by force. All right, here we go. My. God damn. Okay. I think 15 kilos was a bit too much of a jump, man. We should have went with the 12.5 first. But tough. That was tough. Okay. Anything else, man? The bar's still up there. Let's do some leg lifts and then we're done. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling today's session when we started off, but this session has grown on me. The more we've gone on, I felt a bit sickly during the what was we doing? The dips and then the rows. But that kind of subsided. I don't know why. Anyway, man, let's get some of these leg lifts in. See how we're feeling. Oh, lower back's feeling a little naughty. That's the thing about leg lifts. If you're gonna do them properly. Don't be doing this garbage. That don't work. You got to be all the way up, man. You got to feel that crunch in your core, my G. That's it, man. You got to do it properly. Don't half-ass it. Do it correctly. Get those abs working. And obviously you've got to be able to see your abs in order for this to be, you know, aesthetically pleasing. But do it correctly, get the good results, get a strong core. Everybody wins at the end of the day. Last thing we're doing, so we're gonna do some windshield wipers. If you've never done these before, it's a bit of more of an advanced exercise, but really targets the obliques really well, to be honest. So you want to take a wide grip. Be easy if it was a neutral grip bar, but man, it is what it is. And then you just bring your legs all the way up, and then you go down. That wasn't the cleanest of form, but when I was on it, mate, side to side, 10 reps each side, man. Like a, I felt that like a beast. But we're gonna get back to that, man. We're gonna get back into the core stuff. I feel like I've neglected core for too long, so we're gonna work that back up as well, man, and just keep grinding throughout the rest of the year. But overall, hope you enjoy watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay disciplined, stay motivated, keep subscribing, keep liking. Really appreciate all the support so far. And catch you on the next one I'm out. Peace.